If you are here with me today after my first video, so I hope you have made this decision and you are going to learn Russian. Hi, I am Svetlana and I am from elmastery.com, and this is our first step in learning Russian. We are going to learn Cyrillic. And in today's video, we are going to meet all the letters. Next video, we will learn the vowels and the rules of pronunciation of Russian vowels. And after that, one more video with Russian consonants. So after those 3 videos, you will be able to read. You will not have problems with reading. You will just need a little bit of practice. So let's start. Maybe you are having doubts if you need to learn the alphabet. Maybe you think you can just listen to something, maybe repeat, and this way you can learn. Well, I think learning alphabet is really very, very important. Why? Because if you learn the letters, you are able to read, and this reading and writing, these are also the ways of learning language. And imagine yourself somewhere in Russia. You need to figure out where you need to go, where you can find a restaurant, or you need to figure out your direction. And you can see all the signs in Russian. How are you going to read it if you don't know the letters? If you see it's written hotel, you will know that it's hotel. Bank, you will know that this is bank. Restaurant, you will know that it is restaurant. So it's really useful to read. One of the polyglots, Steve Kaufman, he says that for him learning a language is reading. So if you want to read, you need to know the letters. Another question: how to learn the alphabet? One of the polyglots, Ollie Richards, he speaks 8 languages and he can read and write, so obviously he learned the alphabet. And he says that for him the most effective way of learning alphabet is you need to sit down and you need to learn the letters, because there are different methods, maybe sing some songs with letters. Well, we are not children, we have to be a bit childish sometimes, like I said, not to be afraid to make mistakes, but we know that if we want to learn something, we can spend 2 hours, we will write these letters hundreds of times, as also Ollie Richards says, and he said that writing the letters out is a way of learning language. So it's a good skill to write, you can read, and it will much easier for you to learn the language. So this is what we are going to do now. So just prepare a pen, exercise book, and maybe try to copy something. There are 33 letters in Russian alphabet. There are vowels and consonants like in Latin, and let's start to learn them. Let's meet them. Here are the letters, 33 letters of Russian alphabet. And now I would like to divide them into groups, and it will make you a bit easier to realize how they look like, what is the difference with Latin alphabet in writing, in sounds, how they sound. But the only thing before I want to say that Russian reading is much more easier than English, because you don't have to learn all the words how to spell, because every letter presents one sound. So that's why it's really much easier. So the first group, have a look. The first group, A, K, M, O, T. As you can see, these letters look exactly the same like those in Latin alphabet, and they not only look exactly the same, but they sound the same. Let's practice a little bit with these letters. So the first letter, R, cursive, looks like this. Maybe some of you think that they don't need cursive. Well, maybe you don't need. It's okay, but someone would like to read, and I think it's quite useful It's easier than to write always these kind of letters. So this is A, and it sounds like in English A. Like in word car, dark, we have this sound A. And this is always A, not O, E, or A like in English. A. For example, word mama, mama. America. Well, you don't know these all letters, but we have quite a lot of A in a lot of words. Mama, mama, America, Africa, abricos, apelsine. A lot of words with letter A. Next letter from this group is letter K. K. The cursive form looks like this. K. Sounds like in English K. Word kot. Kot. Kot, yes, it's a cat. Next letter. Letter M. Cursive one looks like this. It's easy to write, and this is sound M. I wrote your word. I will write it again. Mama. It's in cursive, just to see. Mama. Well, the next letter. O. It looks like exactly in cursive. Sound O. On. He. On. On. And the last letter from this group is T. The cursive. You don't have it in English, this cursive way. Sound T. T. For example, T or tot, tut here, T. So this was the first group. I think this is the easiest because they look and sound exactly like those in English. The next group is a bit tricky. Why? Because the letters look the same like in English, but another sound. So first time you will be confused by these letters. You will read them maybe with mistakes, but it will clear up and then it will be fine. The next group, meet the next group. V, N, R, S, U, H. So the first one. So in English it's B, but it's V. If we want to write this in cursive, sound V. V. For example, V, U, V. Or we had two letters this. Vot in cursive, or vot here. Vot. V, vot, Varona. V. Next one. Yeah, this is not P, this is R. And we write like this. Sound R. For example, well, I will write Reka, or in cursive it would look like this. Reka, 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 or hand. Ruka, Ruka, Ruka. Next letter. S. So in English it can be S, but it also can be K. In Russian it's only S. And cursive looks like this. Sound S. My name is Sveta. Started with this letter. In short form, I'm Svetlana, and my short Form of my name is Sveta. Formal. Actually informal. Sveta. Sveta. Or another word, son. Son. Dream. Next, U. Not Y. This is U. Sound U. We have lesson today, which is Russian, is урок. 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 U. U. And the last one for this group is H. It's not H like in English, it's voiceless. I will write the sound like this. So this is H. Let's remember the word хорошо, which means good, well, okay? Хорошо. 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 So this was the second group. And the next letters are unique totally. You don't have them in Latin alphabet, but they sound the same. They sound the same like you have these sounds in Latin alphabet. Some of them may be a bit different. So here they are: B, G, D, Z, I, L, P, F, E, Ž i kratki C, Č, Š, E. So the first one, B, B, B. So you have this sound B, but you write it in another way in Latin. B. This is how it looks like in cursive. All these forms you can find in my blog, and which you can see the link under my video. So all I'm talking about, all I'm writing now, you can check there. You can find everything in there. So here I just try to show you, and maybe you can hear, you can listen to me, and then you can check and practice a bit more. So this is B. Brat. I think you guessed. This is brother. Brat. Brat. Next letter. G. Letter G. Sound G. Sound G. This is how we write it in cursive. Sound G. 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 God. 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 Yeah. God. Next letter, we will meet this letter now. Letter D. 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 This is a cursive form. Sound D. You have this sound, just you write it, the letter another way. So D. Dom. Cursive. Dom. Dom. Next letter. Next letter is Z. Looks like 3. Yeah, it's really good to make some associations with letters with something like we said. It looks like 3. This is Z, like in English word zoo. Z. And the cursive form looks like this. So sound Z. Z. Зонт. Umbrella. Зонт. Зонт. Зима. Зоопарк. Zoopark is a zoo. Z. Next letter. I. I. It goes on the line. I. Sound I. E. By the way, E means end. E. E. Mir, very useful word nowadays. It means peace. Mir. Mir. Next letter is L. L. Sound L. L. Sound L. Luna, the moon. Luna. Luna. L. Next letter. P. P. 1, 2, and 3. And here we have sound P. P. That's maybe word Puch. Puch. Winnie Puch. Winnie the Pooh. Puch. Next letter. Letter F. I think it looks interesting, right? You don't have anything like this in Latin. Sound F, but the sound is familiar. F. Sound F. For example, I saw it. Fortuna, fortune. Fortuna, fortuna. F. Letter E, it's a vowel. We all had consonants, now it's E. 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 Sound E. Echa. 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 So these letters, unique, but you have all these sounds. And some more unique letters, but the sounds maybe you don't have only in, like, in, well, you don't have this sound only if you have some letters together. Well, like in the word pleasure, we have the first letter, letter J. So you have this sound in English word pleasure, pleasure. J. They say this letter looks like a beetle. J. 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 And beetle in Russian is жук. 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 J. Next letter is, it is called I kratki, like E, and we have on the top I kratki. This is Y. Y. Like, I will write like this, it's like in the word yes, sound Y, like in the word yes, Y. Y. Yeah. Not many words with this letter, but for example, yogurt. We have yogurt with this letter. Next letter is which one? This is C. So you have this sound only, not like separated some letters and they give this sound. If we want to write, you see we write like E, and here this small tail is sound C. Like we have two, T and C together. C. C. Oh, sorry, it's not sh. Circ. Circus. Circ. Circ. Next letter. Ch. 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 Cursive looks like this. Ch. Ch. Sound ch. For example, четыре. Четыре means 4. 4, 4, ч, ч. Ш, ш, sh. Like W, but we go down to the line and stop here. Sh. Sound sh, like in the word, like in English word sheep. Sh. Like in sheep. Sh. For example, word shock. You can, I think, guess what this word means. Shock. 6 means 6. 6, soft sign, we will talk about it. Sh, sh. And the last letter, and actually this sound is really unique for you. By the way, there is no capital letter because there are no words which start with this letter. So, e. I don't know how to write this sound for you. E. Not e, not e. E. For example, ми, син, дим, e. And we have some more unique letters. Only 4 left. Don't worry, only 4 left. Why they are in different group? Because these 4 letters, each of them gives 2 sounds. So one of them looks like we had sh. This one is sh with a small tail. Again like sh, and we have this sh. So it's like sh and ch together. Sh, sh. Щука is some kind of fish. I'm not sure how it's in English, but doesn't matter. Now we're just learning to read. Щука, щука. Sure. And 4 vowels, which gives to sound ya. Do you know? Ya means I. Ya. We start like 9, go up, down. Ya. Ya. Ya means I. Ya. Another word, yama. Yama. Ya. One more, actually not one, but the next one is you. You, it's not you like in English. I'm talking about the meaning. You, for example, there is a name, it's a Russian name, Yura. So we had ya, you. Now we have ye. Есть. Like there is something. Есть. Exists. Is. Есть. Well, and one more word. With a lot of words to practice. A lot of letters to practice. Ежевика. Ежевика. It's a blueberry, I think. Ежевика. And one more letter, which like yeah, but we have 2 dots here. And this is yo. Russians, in the books, when you read text, they often drop this because it's supposed that you know where is ye and where is yo. But you will get used to it. So, ёж, or maybe a soft way diminutive, ёжик. It's a hedgehog. Ёжик. Ёжик. And 2 letters left from the last group, and these 2, this one is often met, this one not really. This is a soft sign, this one is hard sign. So, they are making the previous consonant hard or soft. This we can use we can see pretty often. This one, not really. We have special rules when we need to use this letter, this sign. So, we met all the letters, and I think you have in your head now something too much for one lesson. I don't think that you will memorize all of the letters now. Actually, you don't need, but I hope that, and I insist that you check my blog. Under the video you will have the link, and you try, maybe copy these letters like Ollie Richard said. You have to copy them hundreds of times, maybe not hundreds, at least few times, and you will memorize some of them. But as I promised you, we will have 2 more videos with Cyrillic, but vowels and consonants, and we will practice, and after that I guarantee that you can read. So leave your comments under my video, subscribe to my channel, and see you in next video. Bye!